Hello everyone, welcome back to the 2018 Granny Square Crochet Along. Today we are making this gorgeous square called Velvet Stars. We have these four pointed stars going on today, one in the middle, and it looks just as lovely on the back as well. So it might look mega complicated, but it actually isn't that difficult because there's some repeating parts of pattern that happen. So we're just going to take it step by step, and we can do this. Okay, so you could try and change up your colours on this. You might want to do the border in a different colour. Up to you, completely up to you. So grab your hook and yarn and perhaps a cup of tea or coffee, and let's get started. Okay, so we're starting with a row of 29 single crochets. Now I know this might seem a lot compared to our other squares, but this square will sort of cinch in a bit as we start working, so it won't stay this wide forever. So you want to chain 30 and then into the second chain from the hook make a single crochet and all the way along to make 29 single crochets. So pause the video and make your chain 30 and 29 single crochets. Okay, when you have your row of 29 single crochets, you will need to then chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet, and then turn your work around to work back along, and you want to make a treble crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So we will skip the first stitch because that's where the chain comes from. So in the second and third stitch along we will make a treble crochet. Okay, there we go. And then into that same stitch, the last stitch here that we worked into, we're going to make 3 treble crochets into that same stitch. So 3 more in that same stitch. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to skip 5 stitches. Okay, so skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th stitch make a single crochet. Okay, and then chain 1 again, skip another 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th stitch you are going to make 3 treble crochets. Oops. And chain 3, and then 3 more treble crochets in that same stitch. Okay, and then you want to again chain 1 and skip 5 stitches, just grabbing some more yarn. So chain 1, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the next stitch do a single crochet, chain 1, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want to make 3 treble crochet in the next stitch, sorry, 4 treble crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1 treble crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. That's a double, do a treble. Okay, Okay, remember the last stitch on a single crochet row may be slightly twisted. Just find that last stitch. There we go. And there we go. So you can see already that that single crochet row is already bunching in and making it narrower than we started with. So there we go. There's what we have so far. Okay, now this square is symmetrical on either side. So if you look at this, you can see that you've got the same amount of stitches on this side as you have on this side, and we did the skipping stitches the same. Okay, so that's just a thing to bear in mind when we do some stitches here. It'll be the same over here. Okay, so we are going to chain 1, turn the work, and then do a single crochet into the first 3 stitches. So that single crochets, we do it in the very first stitch, okay, because this chain 1 doesn't count as anything, it's just our turning chain. So single crochet into those first 3 stitches. And then you're going to chain 5. And now we are going to do a front post treble crochet 6 together. Now I know that sounds a bit of a mouthful, and just to let you know what that looks like, I'm going to, hopefully when I edit this, I'll remember and put the abbreviation somewhere up here so you can see what it looks like in a pattern. So front post treble crochet, which that's fine, we know how to do front post, we've done those before. We go from the front to the back and then back to the front, pushing that post towards the front. Okay, so that's how we do our front post. We go behind and back to the front and push that stitch to the front. Okay, but 6 together. Now we've done together stitches before as well, when we do partial stitches in each and then we yarn over and pull through all the loops at the end. So we're going to do 6 together, and that's these 3 here and then these 3 here. Okay, so you we're going to skip this single crochet in the middle, and we're going to do it around these 3 and these 3, and we're going to make it all linked together at the top. So bear with me and I will try and talk you through this stitch, and we're going to repeat this stitch on other rows as well, so just take a notice of what we're going to do, and then you'll be able to use it for the future rows. Okay, so we're doing a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, okay, and then go this is your, find your next stitch, the post of your next stitch, go in to the right hand side if you're right handed, and to the left if you're left handed, but go in to the side and behind and back through, pushing that post to the front. Okay, and then do your treble crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and leave that last loop on the hook. Don't do your last yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so you'll always have 1 loop on the hook, and then you'll have 1 loop from that missed last yarn over, pull through. Okay, so then we're going to do that the same on the next stitch. So yarn over twice, go behind and back to the front of the next post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving that last loop on the hook. So we've now got 2 stitches plus the loop for the hook. So we do that again to the next one. So yarn over twice, go behind and back to the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving that last loop on the hook. So we've now got those 3 stitches plus the one for the hook. Okay, and then we're going to skip the single crochet here and go straight across to the next treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go to the side, behind and back to the front, behind that post, bringing that post to the front, and just as before, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, leave that last loop on the hook. So you've now done 4 stitches there. So again, we do that to the next stitch, yarn over twice, go behind to the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And to the last stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you should have 7 loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 for each of the 6 stitches and 1 for the hook. And then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops. And that has joined all 6 stitches together with just this 1 loop at the top now. The camera chooses to focus. There we go. Just 1 loop at the top for all those 6 stitches. Okay, so that's how you're going to do that front post treble crochet 6 together. And now we're going to chain 5. And we're going to do a single crochet in this chain space in the middle, this chain 3 space. If you don't want to do it just in the chain space, you could do it into that middle chain. That would be absolutely fine. Okay, so now we're in the center, so we're going to mirror what we've done. We're going to mirror this and do it on the other side. So we're going to chain 5. And then we're going to do that front post treble crochet 6 together over these next 6 treble crochets. So these 3 and then the first 3 on this side. Okay, so 6 treble crochets front post together. So as we did over here, so rewind the video 2, maybe 3 minutes if you want to follow that back, and do that front post treble crochet 6 together on these 6 stitches. Okay, and then I will see you to finish the row. Okay, when you've done that front post treble crochet 6 together, you are going to chain 5 and then do a single crochet in the last 3 stitches. So this chain 4 at the end, you'll just do it in the very top chain. Okay, single crochet in those 3. Your top chain sometimes goes a bit small, so if you can't quite get it in that top chain, then just go into the next chain down. It won't make any difference. Okay, so there we go at the end of row 3. Okay, so for row 4, we are going to chain 1, turn the work around and do a single crochet in the first 3 stitches. And then chain 1, and then in the top of this treble crochet 6 together, we're going to do 3 treble crochets. Don't you love it when you get just one little piece of yarn hanging around and not going through? Lovely. Okay, so 3 treble crochet, chain 3, and 3 more treble crochet in that same stitch. Okay, so 3, chain 3 and 3, and then we're going to chain 1. We're going to do a single crochet into this single crochet here after the chain 5, single crochet into there, and then chain 1, and then over this side into this front post treble crochet 6 together. We're going to do exactly the same as over here. We're going to do 3 treble crochet, chain 3, 3 treble crochet. So I'll see you when I've done that. 3 treble crochet, chain 3, 3 treble crochet. Okay, when you've done those treble crochets, we're going to chain 1 and do a single crochet in each of the last 3 stitches. And here we go at the end of row 4. Looking good. This is the back, and then we've got the front here. Okay, so what we're going to do now for row 5 is chain 4 for a treble crochet and turn your work around, and then do a treble crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So not the first one, because your chain comes from that, and then do 1 in each of the next 2 stitches. Okay. And then we're going to do a front post treble crochet 3 together. We've got just these 3 stitches here, so we're going to do front post treble crochet 3 together, so exactly as we did the 6 together, but just with 3. So go behind and then do your treble crochet, leaving 1 loop, and then the next one, leaving another loop, and the third one, leaving a loop. So you'll now have 4 loops on the hook. For a treble crochet 3 together, you'll have 4 loops. Okay, yarn over, pull through all 4, and then chain 5. Do a single crochet into this middle chain here. So next to these stitches we've just worked in, do a single crochet in that chain space. Okay, and then chain 5. Now over this center, we're going to do a front post treble crochet 6 together again. So these 3 here, and then the 3 the other side of your single crochet. So 3 this side and 3 this side. Okay, we're going to do it exactly as we did below, doing your 6 treble crochet front posts and leaving that last loop on the hook, and you will be pulling through 7 loops on your hook. Okay, so these 3 and these 3, and I'll see you when you've done that. Okay, so when you've done that 6 together in the center, you're going to mirror what we've done on this side by chaining 5, single crochet into the chain 3 space over here just before your next trebles, and then chain 5, and you're going to do the next 3 treble crochets. You're going to do it as front post 3 together. Okay, so just as we did over on this side here, you're going to do these 3 front posts together, treble crochet, front post, a treble crochet 3 together. Okay, and then a treble crochet in each of the last 3 stitches. And there we go. So we have a star here with these 4 front posts, we have a star here, and then we have half of a star, the bottom of a star in the centre. Okay, so, and the back's pretty cool as well. Pretty cool. So what we're going to do is row 6. For row 6, we are going to put the tops on these stars, so the ends will have half a star and the middle will have a whole star. So we're going to chain 4 as our treble crochet, turn your work and do a treble crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And do another, do 3 treble crochet in the top of your treble crochet 3 together. So that's the same as that third stitch, sorry. So I'm going to do 3 more in there. Okay, and then chain 1 and we're going to do a single crochet in the top of this single crochet after that chain space. Chain 1 and do 3 treble crochet in this treble crochet 6 together. So you want to do 3 treble crochet, chain 3 and 3 more treble crochet. Okay, 3 treble, chain 3, 3 treble crochet. And after those you want to chain 1, do a single crochet in the top of your single crochet, chain 1, and then you're going to do 3 treble crochet in the top of these 3 together, and then a treble crochet in each of the last 3. So 3 in this one and then 1 in each of the last 3. And there we go. So looking good, looking good. So for row 7 we are going to be doing the same as we did for row 3 when we did that first front post treble crochet 6 together. So we're going to chain 1, turn your work around, single crochet in each of those first 3 stitches, and chain 5 if your yarn doesn't split. Okay, and then you're going to do that front post treble 6 together around these 3 treble crochets here, and then the 3 the other side of your single crochet. So you've done that before. Do that front post treble crochet 6 together, so you have 7 loops on your hook when you pull through at the end. Okay, there we go, treble crochet 6, front post treble crochet 6 together, and then chain 5, single crochet in this chain space, chain 5, and then another front post treble crochet 6 together around the next 6 treble crochets. So these 3 here, and then the first 3 on the other side of the single crochet. So 3 and then 3. Okay, and then you're going to chain 5 and treble, no, sorry, my apology, single crochet in each of the last 3 stitches. Okay, there we go. So row 8, we're going to chain 1, turn the work around, and single crochet in the first 3 stitches. And then chain 1, and then in the top of this treble crochet 6 together, you're going to do 3 treble crochet, chain 3 and 3 treble crochet. So 3 stitches, 3 chains and 3 stitches. And once you've done those stitches, you're going to chain 1 and a single crochet in the top of the single crochet over in the middle, chain 1, and then you're going to do another 3 stitches, chain 3, 3 stitches in the top of this treble crochet 6 together. Okay, and then to finish off, chain 1 and then do a single crochet in each of the last 3 stitches. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is the back and this is the front. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is our last row of the actual star pattern before we get round to doing the border. So we are going to chain 4 as our first treble crochet, turn the work around and do a treble crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And And then over the next 3 stitches, you're going to do a front post treble crochet 3 together. Okay, front post treble crochet 3 together. And then chain 5. Single crochet in this next chain space. Chain 5. And then front post treble 6 together, these next 3 and the 3 the other side of the single crochet. So these 6 stitches now, front post 6 together. And when you've done those 6 together, you're going to chain 5, single crochet in the next chain space, chain another 5, and then you're going to do these next 3 stitches as a front post 3 together, and then treble crochet in each of the last 3. So these 3 as treble crochet 3 together, and then the last 3 as plain treble crochets. And there we go. So this is the back of the work with these kind of raised chains. But it looks lovely though, just as nice as the front. And then this is the front with our stars, so you can see these stars going on here. So lovely, lovely square. And the camera is not doing it justice at all. So what you want to do is measure your work and see if it is square, okay? You want to see if it's square, and it's a bit of a tricky one to measure really, but just have a rough. So 12 by 12. So mine is square. If it isn't square, if it is shorter than it is wide, then you could add another row of single crochet at the top and or the bottom, or both, okay, just to make it so it's square before you start to do your border. But then what you're going to do is the border, and that is designed to be a single crochet round. Okay, so what we're going to do is in this first corner stitch we're going to chain 1, turn the work around and do a single crochet in that same stitch, and then all the way along a single crochet. In your corner you're going to do single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and then you want to work 23 single crochets down this side, 23 down this side, which is roughly 4 into each treble crochet side and 1 into each single crochet side. Okay, so do those 2, and then the bottom row we need to take a couple of stitches out, so I will join you for the bottom row. Okay, so because the bottom row has a few more stitches than the top, we're going to just take a few out by doing some single crochet 2 together. So once you've done your single crochet, chain 1, single crochet for your corner there, we are going to work into the first 5 stitches. Do a single crochet in the first 5 stitches. And then you're going to do a single crochet 2 together over the next 2 stitches. So that's just go in to your stitch, yarn, let's try that again, go into my stitch properly. So go into your stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, and then do 4 more single crochets along the side, along that bottom. So 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. and then the next 2 are going to be single crochet 2 together. So again, put your hook into the stitch, which is actually the bottom of that chain, so that's why it might be a little bit tricky. So what am I doing? So into the stitch, I'm doing it without talking to you. So into the stitch, pull through, into the next stitch, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all loops. Sorry about that, working a bit offhanded there. So then you're going to work into the next 4 stitches. And then the next 2 are going to be 2 together. So single crochet 2 together, pull through into the next stitch, which is there, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you're going to do it once more into the next 4 stitches. And then do a single crochet 2 together. And then you're going to work the next 4 stitches and corner, and then work up this next side exactly the same as you did over here, doing 23 single crochet, and then do a last single crochet and join to your starting chain, and that is the border. And there we go, there's the finished square. Velvet stars. Now this square is one that will almost certainly benefit from blocking. It might stretch out and come good if you start to sew it onto something. So you can see if I just do that, it works well. So if you're sewing it to something, this will stretch out. So it depends whether you're going to sew it to something or what you're going to do with it. But it will sort of come good if you are sewing it straight away. Otherwise, you might want to block it. If you don't know how to do blocking, then the quickest way I can tell you today for how to do blocking is to either you need some kind of foam board, or you could just use a towel, just fold a towel so it's a bit sort of thick and padded, and then get a spray bottle with water. And what you want to do is stretch this out. You want to use a ruler and pin it to your foam pad or your towel. Pin it in the corner here, and then you want to stretch it out to the size. So measure and mark where your size would be, and then stretch it so it's straight, and then pop pins down the length so it's all nicely straight. So you'll need several down there, and then one in the corner, and then do the same here and here, and stretch it out, and then stretch all the sides out so they're nice and straight with your pins in. And then once you've got it stretched out, spray it with water so it's nice and damp. You don't need to saturate it, but it needs to be nice and damp. And then leave it, just leave it pinned in place. Make sure all these sides are absolutely straight, and then just leave it until it's absolutely bone dry. And once it's completely dry, you can take all the pins out, and it should stay in that stretched out straight state. Okay, so that's a simple way of doing it. Just pin it to if you haven't got like a foam pad or anything, just use a padded folded up towel or something like that, and then just pin it to that and just spray it with water. Like I said, you don't need it to be completely soaked, just damp. Okay, so I hope that helps, and I hope you found this tutorial useful and helpful, and I hope you are liking your velvet stars. So there we go. As I said, the camera is not doing it justice at all, but the back is equally as gorgeous as the front. So I hope you found this useful and helpful, and you've enjoyed crocheting along with me. If you have, then please click that like button down there, give us a thumbs up, and we always appreciate that. Any comments or questions, leave them below or in the Facebook group, and I can't wait to see your photos. So until next time, just keep hooking and don't let your tea or coffee get cold.